Hello, welcome back. I'm Erika, a yin and restorative yoga teacher in San Francisco. And today's session is all about yoga for achy feet. So if you are like me and you have a foot injury from a few years back, or if you have any sort of arthritis in your feet, this is definitely the session for you. Or if you just use your feet a lot, you stand on your feet a lot, maybe you run or hike a lot, and this is a nice way to give your feet a little love. So the first thing we're going to do is go through how to massage your feet. So coming into a seated position on your mat, or if you'd like even on a chair or even on your bed, anywhere you want to be that is comfortable. And we are simply going to massage the bottoms of our feet. And so the way I like to start doing that is I like to use either my thumbs to just simply press into the foot. Okay, starting from the big toe, just pressing all the way on all the toes, and just simply pressing. You can also use your ankle or your knuckles, either one of the knuckles on your hands, and you just kind of press into the foot. So go ahead and do that using either your thumbs or your knuckles, just working your way slowly from the tips of your toes all the way down to the arch of your foot. And the arch takes a lot. It's a strong muscle in there. So give it some love, and then working the heel. And really kind of kneading the heel a little bit, getting some circulation going in there. And that's just what we're doing. And then work your way back up to the tops of your toes. Okay, let's do the other one now. Same idea. So we're going to start from the tops of our toes, using our thumbs to just knead, just like you're kneading dough. You're kneading the bottoms of your feet, pressing your knuckles or your thumbs into the feet, just getting some circulation going. You may notice a knot here and there that might need a little extra love. This is my injured foot, so I'm certainly feeling a little knot where I usually do. And just kind of give it a little extra love. And then really get those heels. Beautiful. Okay, and then gently just sort of tap with the middle parts of your fingers, almost in a fist. Just kind of tap the bottoms of the feet on both sides. Beautiful. Okay, so now we are going to do a toe squat, which is a yin yoga pose, and I'm going to show you so you can actually see the bottoms of my feet. So I'm going to turn around, and what you're going to want to do is come into tabletop to start with, and then curl your toes under, and then press back. You're going to sit on your ankles and use your hands then to slowly walk your torso up into a seated. Now this can be very intense, especially if you have an injury. And you can see the feet are definitely opening, they're active. If it's too much, you can come out of it a little bit by pressing forward on your palms. You can also use your core to sort of lift the body and take a little weight off of the ankles, and that can you can sort of go back and forth on that. So this is a yin pose, so we often stay in yin poses for quite some time, up to a minute. We're going to go ahead and release out of that now, coming back into our tabletop. And then go ahead and take the tops of the feet and just gently kind of tippy tap them onto your mat. Beautiful. And now we're going to open up our calves. So we're going to take our right leg, we're going to press our toes back, and then we're going to use our palms to push our body back so that our heel presses towards the back wall. you should be feeling a strong opening in your calf. Beautiful. This is important because remember, our toes, our feet, are part of our legs. They are not in isolation. So it's important that we are opening up not just the feet, but the muscles extending up from the feet. And then go ahead and return the right leg to meet the left, and other side. Left leg reaches out, toes curl under, using the palms to press the body back in order for the heel to press towards the back wall. Lovely. Feel the opening in the calf, and feel free to sort of move back and forth slowly to sort of deepen the pose. Finding the edge, and then returning the right leg to meet the left. Okay, so we do have one additional prop besides our yoga mat, and that is a ball. So I've got a super ball here, and I highly recommend that because it's pretty hard. But any ball, so if you have a tennis ball or maybe a ball that you use with your dog, any ball that you can find. Now that we've opened up the feet a little bit, we're going to use this to open up the feet, massage the feet even more. And this can be really intense initially, but after you do it on a regular basis, it's like flossing. The fascia will start to gather into your feet, which is what we want, and it will become a little less sensational. Okay, so take your ball, and we are going to now stand up. I will go to the bottom of my mat so you can see me. Place the ball on your mat. And then place your right foot on the ball. We are going to slowly massage the ball just below the feet. So sort of the medius part of the ball of your foot. And you might just go back and forth to the left and right side of the foot. Now, you may feel more sensation in one area or another. This might be quite intense if this is the first time you've done this. And then slowly moving the ball down the foot, so towards the arch. And again, going back and forth, left to right. Now, you can make this ever more intense by simply putting more weight on that right foot, on the foot underneath that's over the ball. Your call. Okay, and then eventually moving back to the heel. This is where you might actually find some little knots in your heel, and just kind of moving back and forth. Lovely. Okay, release the right leg now. Notice the differences in the bottoms of your feet. It's pretty significant. Let's do the other side. So for me, I've got my left foot over the ball, and again, I'm just starting at the ball of my foot, rolling back and forth, left to right on my foot, and then I'll slowly make my way down through the arch where I've got that knot, and then make your way to the heel. Awesome. Okay, that's how we use the ball to open up our feet. Lovely. The final recommendation I have is for you, if you have achy feet, is to work on your balancing poses. And that will strengthen, again, the muscles in the ankle area and the calf, which will support your feet. It's all connected. So you can do that by simply going up on the tippy toes, just going up and down on tippy toes. It's a great leg ankle strengthener. You can also make sure that the inner ankles muscles are drawing up and are very strong. So you can see pulling those up, sort of energetically pulling the arches. Make sure you've got a deep arch in there, pulling up from the ground towards the ceiling. Working on that muscle. Highly recommend also using tree. Another excellent way to strengthen the ankle and calf muscles, both sides. Excellent way. Okay, so hope these were some useful tips for if you have achy feet, massage those feet, use the ball to open up the feet, toe squat, and then of course working on balancing poses to strengthen the ankle and calf muscles. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.